you doing?
Well, I'm doing very well here. This is the first time I've ever been here in the convention hall, and I have been in Las Vegas 1,000 times. I was here when they built it, but this is really something. You know, it's very surprising to me,
What's that?
Alan, and that is that, you know, when television first started, and I did the first coast-to-coast primetime show, Texaco show, we never realized at that time how big television was going to be. Now, we're in video. Would you ever believe that video would be this big?
No, it's getting bigger and bigger.
And everybody owns a VCR.
That's right.
And that's really terrific. And
Milton, one of the things I wanted to ask you is, when you were doing the show, how did you know back then to save them? I mean, because they were live, and most people didn't, again, think that television would be that big.
Well, my shows, pardon me, talk to each other a minute, folks.
Okay. All right, I'll talk to the cameraman in a second.
I don't want you to talk. I want them to talk.
Oh, okay.
The question that you asked me is, how did I have the mind to save them?
Right.
Well, they actually were not on tape. We didn't have tape in those days. No. We had kinescope. Now, for those that don't know what a kinescope is, wait a minute, cut. Hey,
Okay.
Don't do the word shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
No.
Now we got a cut. Now there's
Okay.
going to be a jump cut here.
Okay.
Call him over.
Okay.
Walk in front of them and take. Wait a minute. Hold it. Just yeah.
Okay.
This is a jump cut. So you got to go to something.
Right, I'm going to go to close-up of you.
All right, come back to a close-up of me, and I'll ask the question again.
As much as I know about it. Go ahead. I'll get in after you.
Okay. Okay. You ready? Milton, I was curious, how did you know to save those films back then? Because TV wasn't that big.
They were, first place, they weren't films. And in those days, Alan, we didn't have tape.
Oh.
We had a thing called kinescope. Now, for those that don't know what a kinescope is, they used to put a camera, a 16-millimeter camera, in front of a television set and take a picture of a picture. And they were muddy, but at least I saved one every week for every show. I saved 156 hours. Now, 40 years later, they've been in the archives. I took them out, and we cleaned them up. It was the 50th anniversary of television, and that's why people, when they come over to me, they always say to me, back years ago, I don't see you on television with your reruns of the text. We couldn't do reruns with those. They had to be on tape first. So, on videotape. So now, we have them on tape, and they look terrific. And they're cleaned, they're very expensive to do with wet gating them, and they have a Zonar system, take all the old look off them, not the old look of the show. The show looks fresh and new, but it's in black and white, and I'm in color during this video.
Oh, you're in color, just in the beginning?
No. I am the MC for my own show.
Oh, okay.
So, and that's in color, then we go to black and white.
Before we go, I know you're very busy. Sure. Before, I got one more question to ask you. If you could wake up tomorrow in another person's body, who would it be? Is there anyone? Yourself?
With a dress on, you mean? That's enough.
All right, thanks, Milton.